It's that time, y'all. The Relocation Season 2 is here, man. Got ourselves a good matchup here. Let's get it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 2 of the Relocation Football League as we kick off Monday Night Football with the Celtic Tigers at home taking on the traveling Chicago Cougars. This is going to be a game to watch as we got ourselves a really good matchup here, and I can't wait to see what happens here on opening day. Chicago Cougars come in with their new starting quarterback, Rob Slater, free agency that they picked up. Curious to see what he does at that starting position. Last season, Season 1, they obtained a quarterback. They had a quarterback, Logan McAllister, starting, but he did not perform like they wanted to last season. So now, this season, they got themselves a new quarterback, and that's Rob Slater. Can't wait to see what he does here. Let me set up my things first. And then I'm going to get talking. I'm trying to see where I can see you guys. Comments, things of that nature. All right, let's see. Bet. Trying to see where I can see you guys. Damn. All right. Yeah, lit. I see y'all comments now. What team you on? You on the Desperados. You on the new expansion teams, James. Now I can see you guys' comments right in front. I think everything's set up. All right, y'all. We got ourselves a matchup here. The Celtic Tigers taking on the Chicago Cougars. New quarterback for the Chicago Cougars this year, as Logan McAllister, as I was saying, was not getting the job done last season, was the main reason on why they didn't go as far as they would like. They still made the playoffs with him, but that goes to show exactly how explosive this offense can really be if they just get a better quarterback in that position. He made a lot of faulty decisions. You got Rob Slater coming in, a free agent pickup that they got, pocket-style quarterback. Got a throw power rating of 95, mid-accuracy of 92, 6'3", 234 pounds, 29 years old, and he comes out of Texas A&M, an old alumni. So this is going to be a good game to watch. I can't wait to see who wins this one. And let's get this thing started. Chi-Town, stand up. Yeah. So here goes the kickoff. Chicago giving it off to the Celtic Tigers, and it'll be fielded in the end zone. And a good return. Yeah, he didn't exactly get it out to the 25, but a decent return. And the Celtic Tigers will come out. Drake Crowell, starting quarterback. Look at the numbers. 99 overall quarterback with 87 throw power. Of course, that comes with his age. He's an older quarterback, but his accuracy is just on point, and he can make a lot of plays. This is the same team that went to the Relocation Bowl and lost to the championship team, the London Bulldogs. And here they go with a handoff to the outside, first play, and it is Trey Worsley who will carry the ball for 9 yards. Nice gain there on the first play. Let me see what you guys saying. I was saying things. Let me make sure these comments are coming up right, because sometimes YouTube lacks and I can't see them. So the first carry, a 9-yard run by Trey Worsley. Under center is going to be Crowell. Nice completion, first down for the Celtic Tigers as he hits his backup tight end, Colvin. Actually, that's not the backup tight end, that's the starter. But nevertheless, that's a first down for the Cougars. Cougars had one of the best offenses. They were the best offense last season. And it was just unfortunate that they came up short with the Relocation Bowl championship loss. And here they go, trying to start out good here this season, try to make something happen, see if they could get back in that same position. They had a lot of success running that man right there, Trey Worsley. And here goes a look at the offense of the Celtic Tigers. And honestly, to be honest, I don't know what to say that this team can do better. And if they could just repeat the same performance they had in Season 1, I believe that these guys are going to be exactly where they were last year. 2nd and 9. It's a handoff to Trey Worsley, and he is caught immediately. Not much to gain there. as he'll probably get back to the line of scrimmage, if anything, just gets a yard. And here goes a look at the defense of the Chicago Cougars. When you talk about the defense of the Cougars, you talk about that defensive front and those linebackers. The linebackers are a handful to handle on offense. You got to watch out for those guys because they can make some big plays. 3rd and 9 after the run, just a yard on the carry. And they have to try to pass here for a first down. Drake Crowell in the pocket. He's got time. Moving around. He's got pressure coming. Does not get the ball off. And he is sacked for a big loss by Flanagan. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Chicago coming out here hot on defense. Great job by them. And Crowell, you can see right here, he actually had time. You look at the receivers. Nobody open. Just great coverage down the field. Flanagan flushing him out the pocket, had the speed to get to him. Crowell not throwing the ball away and comes up with a loss on a sack. Got to do better. And I think these receivers, they got a good receiving core. So if these receivers can come out and make some good plays, they could get the ball rolling on offense. Of course, I said their steam train is the running back Trey Worsley. He can make all the plays, and there goes the punt. Not much there. He's caught immediately. I think that was about a yard, if not half a yard. And out comes the quarterback in which we were talking about, Rob Slater, the free agent pickup that we don't know much about. We just know that he took the starting job from Logan McAllister. And we're trying to see if he can actually be that quarterback that these guys were looking for in the franchise. So shotgun here. Tight formation with 4 receivers. Rob Slater in the pocket. He's going to throw. Completed to Tuitt for a nice 7-yard gain. Completes his first pass, so already he's looking good. 2nd and 3 after the completed pass. Slater in the shotgun. 2 receivers. Going to hand it off to their back, Andre Tomlinson. Not much to get there. I think he lost a yard. 3rd down and 4 now. They have Landon Lyons, their starting receiver, in the slot. Look out for that. But they'll elect to run the ball with Tomlinson, and he won't be getting much, but right back to the line of scrimmage. Great defense by the Celtic Tigers. So I believe 3-and-out stops for both teams so far, having a good defensive showing. And it's the Celtic Tigers having to punt it, get the ball now after a great defense, and the Cougars punting it away. And the return, good return. He gets this one all the way down to the 40. And we get to see another offensive possession for the Celtic Tigers. So here comes the defense. Celtic Tigers, last time they were out, forced the 3-and-out, did a great job with coverage. Stopped Trey Worsley early on, and that is going to be the key to success for any defense that the Celtic Tigers face. If they can stop that running game of Trey Worsley, they can shut down a lot. And here they go. First carry, they're going to give it to Trey Worsley. And it's a gain of 4. Nice little decent gain. That's DeMarco Groyce who comes up with that tackle. 2nd down for the Chicago. I keep saying Chicago. Why I keep switching the teams up? Second down for the Dublin Celtic Tigers. Shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield. Crowell, pressure is coming. He's got to throw this one away. And one thing I could say about the Celtic Tigers is that they have an explosive offense, but the Chicago Cougars, their defense, if you remember last season, in season 1, they were just phenomenal. One of the best defenses in the league. Like I said, majority coming from that strong front 7 that they have. And we'll see if they can convert here. 3rd down is completed. 1st down for the Celtic Tigers. Nice quick pass for the 1st down as Crowell connects with Gervais for a 1st down, 10 yards. Well, Crowell starting out pretty decent, 2 for 3. Bunch formation down at the bottom of your screen. And Crowell's going to drop back to pass. He's got all types of time. Throws, completes another 1st down for the Celtic Tigers as he connects with his tight end Colvin for big yards right there. That's Colvin's 2nd catch of the day. Crowell just had all the time in the pocket. And another thing to talk about with the Celtic Tigers is that their offensive line very good. This is the crazy thing about this offensive line. Every single one of the offensive line made the Pro Bowl and was actually the starting offensive line in the Pro Bowl last season. So that goes to show you how good their offensive line is. And so that's why they had so much success last season. And hopefully they can do the same here. Trey Worsley still on his feet. And it's a 2-yard gain. Well, they're going to say 3. Still a nice run right there. That looked like that should have been a loss on the play, but somehow able to fight forward, turn those feet, and get to the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 7 after the run. Under center will be Dre Crowell. Matt Nayani, they'll motion in. And Crowell, another dish-off throw. He'll get it to Trey Worsley. A nice little quick pass out. Decent gain of 4. Solid tackling. And so far, it's looking like a nice drive coming from the Celtic Tigers. Damn, I didn't know that coach looked that old. Dang, I've never seen him for real. Yeah, he was crusty looking. But anyway, 3rd and 3, shotgun formation. Crowell waiting the snap. They're going to go with the draw play, but I thought it was going to work. But they look like they fell just short. With Dishman, they have him in running the ball, and they'll come up with the stop. So we're not going to see most likely 6 on the board here. It's a good defensive stop by the Chicago Cougars. As you see, almost got there, but the defense had great pursuit. Stood them up, and now here goes a field goal attempt for the Celtic Tigers. Hopefully they make it, because anything happens in this league. And it's a nice clean hold, nice kick, straight through the middle. Celtic Tigers take the early lead with 3. So a nice little drive they had going on. Momentum just out of nowhere, just shut down. What's good, Dreon? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you all for coming through, watching this live stream. This is how I'm planning on doing all the main games of the season. I'll give you guys a schedule on everything, now how I'm going to run the league. I'm going to do that later on. So the Celtic Tigers, last time they were out on the field, 3 and out. Coming out, they got Landon Lyons right here. We have yet to see him catch a ball. And that is their top receiver. He can make a lot of big grabs. So watch out for him. Looks like one-on-one coverage too. And they'll go with some play action. Rob Snot. Oh, nice catch. Good throw. Almost said Rob Snyder. Almost messed up his name. But a nice pass delivered on the sideline on that comeback route. And here we are getting a look at the offense of the Chicago Cougars. Like I said, last season, this was a team that was very good offensively, but just did not have the quarterback to make the correct reads. And still, they made it to the playoffs. And here they are with a new quarterback, Rob Slater. Hopefully, he can change that. So a high snap here, a handoff to Andre Robinson. He's got some time. I said Andre Robinson. I'm messing up on all types of names. I guess I get the little jitters since, first day of the RFL, man. But Andre Tomlinson is the one who runs the ball. Nice run there. And coach very satisfied. And it's a first down for the Chicago Cougars at the 43. So shotgun is a handoff. Tomlinson, all types of room, lowers the shoulder and fights forward for a good gain of about 9. And so they're starting to use their running game with Tomlinson. What's up, you guys? Appreciate you guys coming through. Season 2 of the RFL, man. Just could not wait to get this out, man. I did all types of video editing, show you guys just how serious I was about this league, getting things going. And here we are in the midst of the beginning of the season right now. Shotgun, and it's Rob Slater doing some play action. He's going to go deep. One-on-one ball, and it's Landon Lyons makes the catch. Touchdown, but is a flag on the play. Hopefully, this is defense. And we're going to wait for the call. Pass interference on the defense. That's going to stand as a touchdown. What a catch by Landon Lyons. Of course, it's going to be declined. What a play. I told you that this kid makes these types of plays all day. What's good, Damon? Appreciate you coming through, man. I told you that he makes these type of plays, though. I told you guys. And they go deep, a shot play, and he just bagged him and took it to the crib for a touchdown. So the Chicago Tigers, I said Chicago, do I keep switching these names up? They sound pretty similar. That's why I keep messing them up. But the Chicago Cougars get on the board first, and there goes the guy who scored the touchdown, Landon Lyons. You see he's fired up. Touchdown to take the lead. 7-3 is the score there. So the kickoff, he fields it in the end zone, and the Celtic Tigers going to have possession at the 26-yard line. He said, love the kickers there, man. Nice little flowing locks. And so out comes the offense of the Celtic Tigers. They did had a good drive last time. Did not come up with 6, but they were able to kick the field goal to get some points on the board. Celtic Tigers answers back with a shot play to London Lions, and now it's time to see what Dre Crowell can do. Pressure is coming, and that is a sack. As that is the linebacker Langley who comes around, does a great job on that right tackle, just blowing him up. Very shifty. And that is a huge, this is why we talk about how dangerous this defense of the Chicago Cougars really are. That front seven is just something special, I'm telling you. You're going to see a lot of the plays being made by these linebackers. And that was one made right there. 2nd down and 17. After the sack, it's a handoff. Trey Worsley hitting a move, breaking a tackle, and he will be down at the 23-yard line. Nice move right there. He just caught Wolford bad with that juke. He said, I smashed the like button harder than my girlfriend. He said, my dude. Must have smashed that like button hard. There goes a throw, and Crowell with a nice pass across midfield. And we've talked about him, 99 overall quarterback, and right there he shows you why. He has the accuracy. But one thing you got to know in this league, attributes really don't matter. The way that the sliders are set up, anybody can shine depending on the situation. And right there, the old head, Gervais, old guy right there, I believe he's like 33, at the quarterback position, makes the catch in traffic with a nice ball thrown by Dre Crowell. So 1st and 10, it's a handoff, and there goes Worsley. He'll get the ball and will be brought down at the 45. Also a good gain, 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Shotgun, bunch formation to the left side at the top of the screen. Crowell looking to pass again, throws, and he completes it for a 1st down as he hits his top receiver, Matt Nayani. And Crowell looking like he's in the rhythm. Nice pass delivery, great accurate ball so far coming from him on this drive. Got Gervais in the slot there at the top. And it's going to be a handoff to Worsley. Usually this run game is very explosive, but when you talk about the defense of the Cougars, they're very good at stuffing runs and just making a lot of plays defensively. So the key for them is to make sure that this run game does not take off for the Celtic Tigers, because if it does, it's going to be bad defensively for them. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Some good plays being made. The Cougars up 7-3 after a nice catch made by Landon Lyons. And right now we are seeing the Celtic Tigers on a drive to try to take the lead back. Second and 10. Crowell in the shotgun, but he's going to hand it off to Worsley, who is met again immediately. Just a 2-yard gain. They say 1, but it's averaged out to 2. Man, y'all funny in these comments, I'm telling you. 3rd and 9, Crowell in the pocket. His pressure is coming, spins out still has the ball, but he's going to be sacked, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And that is Boswell who comes up with the sack. Already 3 sacks in the first half for the Chicago Cougars. Drake Coyle, as you can see, had himself a little pocket set up. The pressure came from up the middle. Spun out of that somehow, but Boswell coming from behind and finishing the deal, getting the sack. And that's going to end the drive for the Celtic Tigers. So here they are going to have to punt it away. Hopefully their defense can come up and get a stop. Celtic Tigers just came off of getting scored on last time with their defense. And a nice punt. This one sails at the 4. Couldn't ask for a better punt than that. So here we go. Out comes the defense, the offense of the Chicago Cougars. Like I said last time, had themselves a good drive, a scoring drive, but here they are backed up in their end zone at the 4-yard line. Slater's going to be under center and lined up in the off staggered I formation. Pressure is coming. He's in the end zone. Got to throw this one away, and it is caught, and that's Landon Lyons again coming up with a big-time reception. That one going to push them out of their end zone and get them a new set of downs at the 23-yard line. You see Landon Lyons here in the coverage, breaks off that route, runs it flat, and that's how you know you got a veteran receiver right there. When he runs that route, it looks like he was supposed to go, higher with it, but when he seen that the defender was high on him, he broke it down flat, and that's what a good receiver is supposed to do, and that's why he came up with that catch. 1st down and 10, though, for the Chicago Cougars. It's going to be a handoff to Tomlinson, and he's got some space, and it's a foot race, and it looks like he's going to win it, and it's going to be another touchdown for the Chicago Cougars. They are coming out here hot. A huge run. Andre Tomlinson, his 30th career touchdown, as you can see there, doing a little cha-cha dance. A big touchdown run up the middle. We talked about the run game of the Celtic Tigers, but Andre Tomlinson getting the job done on the ground. Just exploding. And there was nobody even close. I don't even know how he made it out that pile. So far, it's looking like the Celtic Tigers, they slipping defensively. Offensively, they're kind of struggling. But they had themselves a pretty solid defense last season in season 1. But here it is. Already got 14 points scored on them in the first half. Cougars are really looking good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys draft players, and for next season, I'm going to do nothing but just make all my presentations just better and better. I can't wait for next season already. And so here goes the kick, and it's fielded in the end zone, and a big shot. It's Matt Nayani. That's not Matt Nayani. I don't know who this guy is, but he got destroyed. And out comes Drake Crowell, and here goes a look of how the day has been going so far for him. He's been getting sacked a lot. The linebacker's been coming up, making some big-time plays. As you can see there, he's trying to make things happen. He's just not getting the time, and the defense is coming up big, forcing pressure and making it hard for this offense to strive and be successful offensively through the air. So 1st and 10, lined up in the I formation. It's a handoff to Trey Worsley, and Worsley's got to be the one getting going here in this one, because Worsley, he's a dominant running back, and to see him get bottled up like this, it just seems like, I don't know, I can't really say nothing's wrong with him quite yet, because he is facing a good defensive front seven. So, but he has to get things going. Here goes Worsley getting things a little bit going with that run. Gets down to the 30. Jack Pride can suck my left nut. Oh, y'all some funny guys in this comment section. Y'all gonna come at each other's draft players like that? But I can't wait to see some of you guys players perform. Oh, what a hit by Wolford. Can't wait to see some of you guys players in this season, to see how you guys perform. I can't wait to see your reactions to how good or bad your draft players are, because like I said, y'all could come in here with a good overall rating all you want, but that doesn't matter because, oh, he's breaking tackles and he's got himself a first down. I had to talk on that. I thought he was going to take it to the house. But anyway, I had to tell you guys, those overalls that you guys received in the draft doesn't really mean too much, because you can have guys ball out and have terrible overall rating depending on the situation that they're doing. Sometimes dudes just have games. It's just like real life. So that's why I love broadcasting the games like this more so in CPU versus CPU gameplay, because I don't want to be the one, like most YouTubers, controlling the outcome of the game, because usually you already know who's going to win the game if the guy's playing. And I'm good at Madden, so I'm not trying to, you know, be that determining factor for who wins. I want to see how these teams actually perform on their own. And it's been interesting. I believe this is going to be a successful league the way that I'm running it. 3rd and 10 under center, Drake Crowell. Let me go back to the action. Crowell in the pockets, got some good blocking. Still nobody getting open. He's just going to uncork one deep down the field in coverage. And there's a flag on the play, though. Wow, pass interference by the defense. Joey Roby, the free safety, I don't know what he did, but he just gave up in a huge lump sum of yards. They put him right there at the goal line, at the 1. And wow, they just blew it with a false start. It's going to back them up 5. So much for their disciplined offensive line that I was talking about. But here we are, 1st and goal for the Celtic Tigers at the 6-yard line. Correll's going to hand it off, and it's Worsley trying to power his way into the end zone. He'll get it out to the 3-yard line. Great defensive pursuit. That's one thing you notice a lot from the defense of the Chicago Cougars. They rally a lot around the ball carrier, and you see, you know, a lot of shorter yards than expected, just like now. And they just blew that run play up. That is a loss right back to the line of scrimmage from where they started. 2 unsuccessful run plays. Man, he just got killed as soon as he got the ball. So the Celtic Tigers, 3rd down and goal they are facing here. They have to punch it in the end zone, or they have to go with another field goal. Bunch formation. He's going to look to try to pass it. Throws. It's completed. And it's a touchdown for the Celtic Tigers. A nice little easy dish off flat route by the tight end. And it's McFarland who gets in to cut the lead to most likely 14-10. So even though things were looking grim for the Celtic Tigers, they found a way to get in the end zone. Touchdown pass coming from Drake Crowell. Nice, easy, quick read. And the score is now 14-10 here. So far, looking like a good game, y'all. I made sure that I spent most of my time making sure that the sliders could make the most realistic outcome for these games. And so you're not going to see, like last year, every pass for the quarterback just getting completed. A lot of quarterbacks were throwing like 70%, and that should not be happening. And now I made it much harder, made the coverage a lot better, and just everything should be a lot better this season, and more smoother and more realistic statistics. And so you're going to see a lot of things like faster guys are going to be able to make bigger plays, and guys who can actually go up and get the ball, you'll see them go and get the ball, just like you've seen with Landon Lyons. I'm satisfied with the way that the game is turning out so far. But here we go after the return. The Chicago Cougars will have the ball at the 25. It's a handoff, and it's Tomlinson. He already busted out a big run from earlier, and he'll get the ball down to the 29-yard line. Gain of 4 yards. Second and 6 for the Chicago Cougars. And it's going to be Rob Slater in shotgun. They'll run Tomlinson again. The defense going to stuff him up and put him down at the 33-yard line. Well, yeah, I can't wait to play some of the new teams as well, man. Can't wait to see those games. I want to see how they perform. I want to see how you guys rookies perform. It's going to be huge and a great day. And already from earlier, as you just seen, Andre Tomlinson already over 100 yards rushing here in the first half. Mostly due to that big run he had. And they're going to run Tomlinson, and he will not make it to the first down marker. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now, as for what I'm going to do tonight, of course, Monday night, you're seeing the Cougars taking on the Celtic Tigers. And for the next game I'm also going to have Thursday night football for the Relocation Football League. And that's going to be at 8:30 on Thursday. And unfortunately, it will not be an expansion team on that day. It will be the Toronto Huskies taking on the championship team, the London Bulldogs. And so that would be pretty interesting to watch. And then game day, of course, is going to be on Saturday. And you guys are going to be able to see, well, the live after on game day, I'm doing live streams, 3 live streams, and there'll be 6 games that are just going to be, uploaded. But I'm doing 3 live streams of the games on time periods. So on game day, it will be the Thunderbirds taking on the Shamrocks. Those are 2 new expansion teams. I know the Thunderbirds picked up 4 you guys rookies, so that's going to be a game that I know a lot of people's going to be at. The Shamrocks, I know that they got their quarterback, Jake McCurdy. If you're in here and you got drafted, he's going to be starting, of course. And then you got the Chicago Tigers versus the Sacramento Condors that I'll be live streaming, and then the Dreadnoughts versus the Aviators to end out the week. Anyway, back to the action. They're backed up in their own. Whoa. They're backed up in their end zone, and a costly decision made right there. I just looked up, and after reading off what the schedule was, and it's an interception thrown by Drake Crowell. He should not have made that decision. I mean, I know he had pressure all around him with Wilfork coming, but he just threw that into traffic to a small guy like Burrow. And look how many defenders is around there. That's like 7 guys on defense. That's just a ludicrous decision. I wanted to say ludicrous because Ludacris my guy. But anyway, the turnover for the Chicago Cougars, and out comes back out their defense. And they'll have good field position at the 32. So Rob Slater going to be under center. An off-eye formation here, and it's going to be a handoff. And don't know what Tomlinson was doing there on that carry. Looks like he had a lane to run through. And he just gets brought down for a loss because he just ran right into Lindsey. That's a loss of 3 right there. So 2nd down and 13 after the run play. Unsuccessful for the Chicago Cougars. And they'll run the ball anyway again. And it's a spin move that will get big yardage again for the Cougars. And he's just been doing excellent on the ground for the Cougars. He was great for them last season. He had over 1,200 rushing yards. And right there, another first down for him, as Tomlinson's going to run and get the ball down to the 16-yard line for another first down. This defense just looking tired a little bit. Will there be trade soon? It all depends. I try not, like I said, once I get my league more advanced, I'll start offering positions. I mean, I already have it on my website where guys can be actual coaches for the league. And what a sack right there. That's a good play. But anyway, I want to get to the point where guys could be coaches for the league and just pretty much set up what they want their teams to be. Pretty much you're going to be an owner of a team if you would like to be. But I have yet to make sure to find a way of how to make it more in depth so I can make sure that the team is ran the way that that guy wants. So I'll make that announcement when the time comes, and so that way people get to make the decisions on trades. But as for now and stuff and things like that, there ain't going to be no trades as much or things of that nature unless the team themselves through the CPU decides to, trade somebody. So sometimes they'll give, I'll put it on autopilot mode so that that the computer can make those simulations for themselves and those decisions. And so I wouldn't have too much of an influence. I try not to put too much of an influence in the games at all, so that way it can really be in a true simulated league, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's the only way trades is going to happen, is if the CPU decides to trade somebody. And of course you are a player, and if you are a player in this league, you can ask for trades. Just tell me that you would like to be traded, but that doesn't mean you're going to get traded to that team. Of course, I'm going to put in the trade offer and see who comes up, but if nobody wants to make that trade, then your guy's just going to have to stay where he's at. And that is a 3. I said a 3 now. I wasn't even paying attention. That is 4th down now for the Cougars. Had to throw it away. Now they have to settle for a field goal. With this kick, they'll be up by a touchdown. So not bad. I know they would have liked to have ended the drive out with a touchdown, but just couldn't get the job done. But they will lead by a touchdown. And the score now is 17-10. I believe that your guy Jake Fry did get submitted. I received after those videos I posted up, I received mad draft applications. Like, I'm telling you, like, I already got like 20 something people that declared for next year's draft, and I was just like, whoa, I'm gonna have to find a easier, faster way to do the draft for next season. I think next season, if I have a big draft following like way more than I had this season, because even what I had 26 guys that got drafted from the community, from the RFL fans this year, and yeah, that's only 26 guys, and I already got 20 guys that submitted draft players. So I don't know, what I'm going to do with that. I'm thinking about actually probably going by rounds a day, just like in the NFL. Like, first round, I'll do a video for that. Then second and third round, I'll do a video for that. And then the rest of the rounds will be on, day 3. That's what I'm thinking about doing, because it already looks like there's going to be a lot of draft players in next year's draft. And he barely gets the ball off. The defense doing a great job. They force a 3rd down situation there for Dre Crowell, coach holding his head, and it's just looking like Dre Crowell in the pocket. He's got the time, he's got good protection from his offensive line, but it's the receivers that just aren't getting open, and that just means that that's just been great coverage by the defense of the Cougars. And there they try to run the ball, they just run it into the 4th down. Cougars calling a timeout here, and I believe they're going to try to get themselves some points here before it's all over with in the first half. So the punter awaiting the snap. 1 minute and 12 seconds is left on the clock. Let's see after the return if the Cougars can actually get some points before the end of the first half. And not such a great return there. Great coverage by the special teams of the Celtic Tigers. And here comes the offense. Rob Slater coming out, talking things over with his offense. And here they are lining up in the slot formation. Got Tuitt in the slot. 2 backs in the backfield. Shotgun for Slater. He's got some pressure coming off the edge, and it's caught for a 1st down. There's a flag on the field. And it's holding on the offense. That's going to push them back as Riley Luttman, the right guard, is caught with a handful of jersey. And that's going to push them back to the 9-yard line. So that might have just crushed their chances of going down the field and getting some points. But here they are setting up a screen. Not there. He's got to throw that one away. And that brings up 2nd down and 19 for the Cougars. So I formation here for the Chicago Cougars. It's a handoff to Tomlinson, and he will not be able to get out to the outside, and the Celtic Tigers will call their first timeout. And we are under a minute here left, so I don't know what they're calling. I mean, of course, you want to use your timeouts. Have if you got an opportunity to go get some points on the board, do it. And I see the Celtic Tigers doing that, but they should just let the time run out. Here it is, 3rd and 21 for the Cougars. They do the smart thing, run the ball. He's got some big yardage, though, where he will not be able to get nowhere near the first down, and it is the second timeout called by the Celtic Tigers. And we're going to see if they can try to pony up a drive down the field and try to get back into the game and tie it up before the half. So the Cougars punting things away. Snap is off, punt is up, and it is good. And he does not call for a fair catch. Will be taken down immediately at the 27 as Potter was on the return. And now out comes the defense. They want to do what they've been doing all day and just constantly send pressure towards Drake Crowell. And if you guys watch season 1, that's one thing that we found out about Drake Crowell. When you could get pressure to him, he's not that 99 statted overall quarterback that you see. And so teams that can do that will have success on defense. And there goes Crowell across the middle, wide open. Gervais still on his feet. And he took a shot, though. But he still was able to hang on. He has the ball exactly down at midfield. So these guys got time to actually go down the field and tie things up. Crowell, he's the quarterback to be able to do it, and you know he's mobile. He's going to take off, slides, and gets to the 34. And I believe they're in field goal range. And shoot, why not just settle for a field goal? And there goes a timeout, their last one called by the Celtic Tigers. And I believe that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a field goal here and a nice little drive at the end of the first half by the Celtic Tigers. Here they are lined up. This is a 51-yard field goal attempt. We'll see if they can nail it. Good hold, good snap. The kick is short, though. Just barely missed the kick. And they're going to go into the second half with no points. But 6 seconds left on the clock, and they just gave up possession. So you don't know what the Cougars are going to do. They could bomb another pass up there to London Lions, and he could come down with another touchdown. You never know. But here they are lined up, and they're not going to let that happen. They're going in 3 deep here. It's all man coverage across the board. He's just going to throw this one up. He threw that way early. Interception. Great play on the ball. 2 seconds left on the clock. A lot of action going on in the last minute. What's good, Ninja Go Cool? Is that how you say the name? Your name kind of screwed me up saying it. Ninja Go Cool, yeah. I ain't see you in a minute, man. Thanks for coming through the live stream. Nate Mickens coming through with that interception right there to end the quick drive of the Cougars. And here they are. They're going to do the same exact thing. Line up. Just going to throw a deep ball. And it is, oh, I thought it was going to be caught. But he gets blown up. And that is going to end the first half of this game. We've seen a lot of action. The Cougars came out hot. Took that 14-3 lead. The Cougars ended up getting 3 points after that. 17-3, I think it was at the point. No, it was 17-10. They were able to score back. But as you can see here, looking at the halftime stats, the Cougars are doing a great job on the ground, but their air attack, not so much. And the Celtic Tigers also doing a great job, but they just aren't finishing drives. And as you can see from the highlights here, a lot of pressure being caused by the Chicago Cougars. A lot of times they got in the backfield and took Drake Crowell down for a sack. And then you seen Andre Tomlinson with his amazing first half performance, over 100 yards rushing. And Crowell doing what he does best, making quick throws, touchdowns right there. Gave them 14-10 lead here. Slater, he's as a starter here, he's doing a pretty good job. He's done a lot better than Logan McAllister, who probably at this point would have probably had a couple interceptions. But it's been a pretty good back and forth game in the first half, and here we are coming into the second. See if things get better for the Celtic Tigers. They do have to punt it, to kick it off, however, to the Cougars, and the Cougars have an opportunity to extend their lead. Nice spin move there. And the return will get them out to the 21. Excuse me, I might need to get me a drink. My mouth is dry. Been talking for a minute, but out comes Rob Slater. Oh God, I needed that drink. My mouth was dry as the Sahara Desert, I'm telling you. Anyway, a handoff. Tomlinson running the ball, and he'll get down to the 24-yard line. 3-yard gain on the carry. Oh yeah, you finally got Madden 17. That's good, man. Start posting up some videos, man. Trying to see something. So play action here by Slater. He's got pressure in his face. Got to throw this one away. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Cougars. Coach got to be displeased with the offensive line. They just allowed him to go in the backfield. Slater just threw that and did a good job of throwing the ball away. See, this is the difference that you see from Rob Slater and Logan McAllister from last year. Slater is throwing the ball away. Logan McAllister would just sit there in the pocket. No pressure is coming and just take the sack. And that's what hurt the Cougars a lot during the season. But still, they managed to go 11-5 that season and ended up in the playoffs. Got knocked off, of course, in the first round against the London Bulldogs, who ultimately ended up winning the Relocation Bowl. But still, they could have been a better team had they had a quarterback that could make better decisions. So here they are on 1st down, a handoff to Andre Tomlinson. Not much but a yard that he'll get there. Sup, nigga? Why you put ER on nigga? That just I was about to say, I thought London Lions was gonna come down with another big catch, but that one's incomplete, broken up. He said, "What's up, nigger?" Though. That's funny. So here it is, 3rd and 9 after the incomplete pass as he tried to get it up there to Lions. Slater got some time, going to throw a little short pass. Don't know what Tomlinson was doing there. He just made himself. That's not even Tomlinson. That is Huber. Excuse me. And he took over for quite some time for Tomlinson when he was injured last year. He actually did a pretty decent job too. And there he is making a nice sideline catch, but I mean, you are nowhere near the 1st down sticks. And so that brings up 4th down for the Cougars and a forced punt. So the punt is off. And this one's going to bounce inside the 10. This looks like a good punt, but it rolls in the end zone for a touchback. And so out comes the offense for the Celtic Tigers. They have an opportunity here to be able to take the lead. Well, not take the lead, tie things up. There they are with a 1st down carry. And they've just done a great job of containing Trey Worsley. He hasn't been able to have no explosive runs. And that's the main reason why they're trailing in this game. We already know that when they run the ball successfully, this team wins the game pretty much. They're still in the game due to good passing attack, and Crowell got pressure coming, can't get the ball off, and that's Boswell who comes up with his 2nd sack of the day, the 4th total for the Chicago Cougars. That brings up 3rd and 21 for the Celtic Tigers. And you can see short routes there, and he tried to See if he can have his slots open. Looked like those were hitch seams, and nobody got open. Crowell, I think it's better that he got sacked. He looked like he was just about to throw that one up into some coverage. But still a bad play regardless. Crowell in the backfield. 5 receivers set here. He's going to look to pass. He gets it off to Burrow, who will be brought down for a short gain, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Celtic Tigers. So once again, good defense by Chicago, and they stop the offense and give their offense another chance to extend their lead. There goes the punt. This looks like a good one. He'll field this one at the 26. He's got some space, nice juke move, and he gets blown up by a couple of special team players. And out comes the defense of the Celtic Tigers. See if they can get themselves another stop. They can't allow too many big plays to be made. Of course, they're doing a lot better job on Landon Lyons, but I don't believe it's just them doing a good job. I believe it's the Cougars doing a poor job trying to get him the ball. Landon Lyons need to get the ball more. But here they are with a run by Tomlinson, who just holds out this stiff arm and pushes the defender for a 1st down. Big time run. I don't know how to do the CBS NBC thing, but of course I'm going to, as the seasons go on, I'm going to be able to improve the way that the game and everything, the graphics, I said the graphics like I'm the one who made the game, but I'm going to be able to improve the presentation of the RFL. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Ninja Goku. I'm going to just call you Ninja because saying all that together is just hard, for real. So 2nd and 10, shotgun, and Slater got pressure coming, throws, and that one ended traffic to London Lions. And it looks like he's trying to get the ball over to Lions, but they have him double covered, as you can see. 3rd and 10, see if they can convert here. They got the pressure, and it's going to be a sack as he'll go down for a big loss. And forced to punt is the Cougars. Great defense by the Celtic Tigers. There's awaiting the punt. Gets this one off. And this one falls inside the 20, just barely at the 19. This boy said, your league is growing like my penis in your ass. Wow. Yep, 123 says anything. I don't know if that's 123 or 123. He's a funny dude. And they try to run the ball with Trey Worsley on the 1st carry, and that one stuffed again. Met at the line of scrimmage. Not much for the run game for the Celtic Tigers, but surprisingly, they are still in this game, 10-17. Here goes a run. Nice spin move, and if he had been able to get outside, he could have probably took that one to the house. Trey Worsley, 19 carries, only 51 yards. Not that bad, but of course he can do better. But the line has just got to do better. The offensive line actually does a great job in pass protecting, but when it comes to running and run blocking for this team, oh my God, wide open, Matt Niani. This is their speed threat, and that's going to be 6 to tie things up. They have a chance to tie things up as he hits Matt Niani for the touchdown. And that's the exact reason why I put that connection in the trailer, as he connects with him right there for the touchdown. Nice release off the press. And you can't press up Niani and miss, because when you do and he gets by you and you have no help over top, this is going to happen every time. That's what happened last season, and he starts off the season week 1 with a touchdown. Deep bomb, touchdown. Celtic Tigers with a chance to tie things up. Field goal right here. Nobody gets through. The kick is up and good through the middle. We have ourselves a tie ball game, 17 apiece. So this is shaping up to be a really good game for the first game of the season. And the Celtic Tigers booting this one away. And it is fielded at about the 6. You got to watch out for Bankston because he right there, he returned a couple of kick returns for touchdowns last season. I said Bankston, that's Eason. But he's a threat when it comes to the return game. The Celtic Tigers give up a touchdown defensively. Their offense coming back onto the field. Can they take the lead again? Let's see. Lined up in the pistol formation. Got their fullback on the right side of Slater. They'll go with some play action. Pressure is coming. He's got to throw this one away. Takes a shot. And that goes incomplete. Slater is 6 for 14. So that goes to show you for both sides that the coverage had just been very good on these receivers. Other than, of course, that last play for the Celtic Tigers when he threw the bomb on for the touchdown. And there goes a draw play, as it looked like Tomlinson was going to be able to bust through, but a nice wrap-up tackle. And that puts Tomlinson over a $150 rushing today. He's been running the ball very well, and it is 3rd and 8, though, however. Didn't get much on that run, but he could have himself a 200-yard game. There's a lot of game left here. 200-yard game to start out the season. It couldn't be any better. Great defense, though, right there by the Celtic Tigers. They get the pressure to Slater, and they force yet again another incomplete pass. He said he threw the ball away like how my mom threw me away. Jesus Christ, yep. Dude says anything in his live stream, don't he? Hey, love to have him in here, though. 4th down, punts the ball away, and he'll field this one at the 19. Good tackle right there on special teams to bring him down. He'll just have a 4-yard return. Yes, Celtic Tigers are looking good. Hopefully they could possibly come away with a win here. Faxey's being savage. He just came in here with no rap. Just said, you know what? I'm going to go on this live stream and I'm going to just say whatever I want for real. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. But anyway, 1st and 10. It's a handoff. Run up the middle. He's got some space, and that could have been a huge... It's a big run, but it could have been a bigger run for Worsley. Still can't believe he's held to 20 carries with 60 yards only on the ground. So they Cougars are doing a great job right now. They are carrying out their game plan on stopping Trey Worsley. Passing attack, though, however, of course, is still there. And Trey is on the fake, and I thought that would be a catch. Once again, Burrow unable to hang on. Great job by the defense as McCord is in there to break up the reception. So the play action worked well. He had good protection up front, able to deliver a pass, but once again, great coverage downfield. And this is 3rd down now for the Celtic Tigers. Ball is on the 32, just a yard to go here. I formation for the Celtic Tigers. They have Nayani in the slot. They run the ball, and great defense up front by the Chicago Cougars, as Woolfolk has the initial contact, and they just blow that run play up. So the Celtic Tigers going to have to punt the ball away again. And this is a nice punt. He'll get this one at the 14. Nice juke move. He's got some space. Breaks a tackle. Tries to put on another spin move and a nice wrap up to bring him down at the 32. Good return by Hubbard. And now the defense comes onto the field. Their offense is unable to get things rolling and convert on that 3rd down. See if they can remain to keep things tied at 17. The Cougars, of course, want to do otherwise. I formation here. And they're going to run the ball with Tomlinson. He's got space. And he'll be brought down at the 40 for a gain of 8. Nice run there. He's been running very well. And he goes a pump fake. He's going to try it deep. And it is broken up. And he pushes it right into the pile of defenders. That is an interception. As their strong safety, Vincent McNeil, will come up with the pick. But he's holding his back. Look like he's going to be slow to get up. And that is their beast free safety. He actually was the #1 selection for the Pro Bowl at that safety position. And hopefully things go well with him as he's getting checked out on the sideline. And man, he has a big ass head. But there we go. 1st and 10. Under center, Drake Crowell going to hand it off. And once again, not much on the ground for the Celtic Tigers. As Trey Crowell is bottled up again. They just cannot get that penetration up front to be able to push that defensive line. And it's just been really killing the run game for them. 2nd and 8. A quick throw, and it's a 1st down as he completes it to Colvin. Close to midfield at the 49. And that's his 3rd catch, 40 yards on the day. And there's a possibility that the Celtic Tigers can take the lead here. So far looking like a good drive. 1st down reception. Line up double tight formation. They're going to hand it off. Worsley, he's got some space, gets a good block outside, and here goes a big run for him. He'll get the 1st down, and that'll help out his average. Not much though. He's barely averaging 3 yards a carry. They're just doing a number on him on the run game, but that right there a rare big gain on him for him on the ground. And it's 1st and 10 for the Celtic Tigers at the 39. In the off-eye formation, they're going to run a counter, and Worsley is going to be met and come right back to reality as he gets no gain on the run. And I just believe that the Celtic Tigers, in order to stretch things out, just got to stick with their pass game right now. I see they're trying to feed Trey Worsley, but it's just not working out like that. Nothing wrong with that. And right there, they run the ball. Worsley with the run. He's got space. Tried to put on a move, but a solid tackle right there to bring him down. But he will pick up the 1st down. So Trey Worsley. Oh, that's not even Trey Worsley. It's the backup back. I believe that's McCann. He gets the carry. 1st down run right there. So the backup comes in and gets a 1st down run. So that's a plus right there. And they'll have possession down at the 26-yard line. Drake Crowell in the shotgun formation. 4 receivers set. And they'll hand it right back off to the back, but this time he will not have success. That was Dishman who ran the ball last time, and this time only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So once again, good run defense, and that ends the 3rd quarter. We are headed into the 4th and final quarter, my guys, as the game is still tied up at 17 apiece. Who's going to come out on top in the RFL Season 2 opener? Will it be the Chicago Cougars or the Celtic Tigers? And so far, Celtic Tigers making the case to drive down the field and regain the lead that they didn't have since the score was 3-0 in the beginning of the game. And they try to run the ball to start out. Unsuccessful. Just a yard for Worsley, and the struggle for him continues. And here goes a throw wide open, and too dramatic. I don't know what's going on with Worsley today. He's not been able to run the ball. It's not his fault that he hasn't been able to run the ball. He hasn't had good run blocking, but right there, I mean, come on. You catch the ball, you got all that space. What are you falling down for? Well, if at least they get down the field or are in field goal range and have the opportunity to take the lead here, and it is good. Right down the middle. Dublin takes the lead, 20-17 here at the beginning of the 4th. Celtic Tigers able to get on the board. The Cougars, they can't be too upset. I mean, it's only 3 points. Their defense did their job, didn't give up the touchdown. And it's up to their offense now to retake the lead or tie things up. They have all pretty much a fourth quarter, 13 minutes and 44 seconds. Still plenty of time left in this one. The defense of the Celtic Tigers, of course, is going to try to say otherwise as Lindsay prepares his defense with some prep talk. And it's 1st and 10 on the 26 for the Chicago Cougars. As Slater in the shotgun gets the snap, a quick throw off the middle, and Lyons fights forward for the first down. And that puts Slater over the 100-yard mark. Surprisingly. Nice slant route, good hands right there. Almost looked like he was about to break out of that tackle. The defense rallies up. Nice wrap up. Shotgun for Rob Slater. Gonna fake hand it off, and it is caught. And that's the tight end Darby. He's got some space, and he'll be taken down at the 26-yard line. So another big play right there for the Cougars. They're already in field goal range, so they can tie things up. Slater getting the snap, throws this one away, and it is caught by Darby again, and it's another first down. And both of his catches have been big time for the Chicago Cougars. Wilkins coming up with that tackle, and so far it's looking good for the Cougars to retake this lead. Slater under center on this one. Going to drop back, looking to pass, and connects, but it is dropped on the pass as he could not hang on. He had tried to catch it in traffic, but Bryson just could not hang on. And that brings up 2nd down. Trips out to the right side, and they're going to hand it off to Andre Tomlinson. Not much to get there, as he'll get a gain of about 2. And now they face a 3rd and long situation, 3rd and 8. It's going to be another hand off to Tomlinson. Don't know why they elected to run the ball. I guess they didn't want to risk anything passing in the red zone. So they just elected to go and settle for a field goal here to tie things up. They do have all the time, so not a bad decision. What's good, Charles Hart? Appreciate you coming through, man. Checking out the live stream. Got ourselves a good one here. 2020 all knotted up between the Cougars and the Celtic Tigers. And now it's just been pretty much an answer for answer type of game here. And the Celtic Tigers with their chance to get on the board and extend their lead. Of course, the defense of the Cougars trying to say otherwise as Boswell comes out here and tries to lead his defense with the play calls. Happy birthday, man. Happy belated birthday. And on the first carry, it's a run, and this is Trey Worsley. He's got the speed, and usually this is a touchdown. I said touchdown. This is a foot race. Nobody wins, but it is going to be a touchdown. Trey Worsley explodes for a 75-yard touchdown run to take back the lead. Huge run. He just, I don't know how he got through that gap. He just exploded, showed the speed. He's up here zigzagging, but hey, takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Celtic Tigers. Man, this is a game. A whole lot of plays going on, man. Whole lot of plays are going on. I'm so proud of these sliders I made, man. These things on the beam, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shoot. Tigers going to kick the field goal and take the lead, 27-20 here. And so the kick is up and in the air. And this one's going to be fielded from the end zone and taken out as Hubbard will bring it out to the 25. And yeah, this game is crazy. This game already might be the best game of the week. A whole lot of things going on already. A lot of scoring, a lot of big plays, and out comes the Chicago Cougars. Let's see if they can answer. So here they are. Two receivers, tight end out to the right side. They'll go with some play action. A quick throw and a nice pass by Slater as he throws that one right inside the gap for a first down. And Darby is coming alive. We haven't heard anything from him until the fourth quarter. And right now is the best time for anybody to get hot. And they bring in the pressure. I knew they were going to be able to get there. The play action taking too long, and Holmberg comes up with the sack. That is their third of the day. And this was straight out man-to-man coverage. No safety help. And they did a good job in coverage. Actually, Darby was looking like he was about to get open, but the pressure gets there. The play action just takes too long, and Slater goes down for a sack. And that brings up a long second down situation for the Chicago Tigers. I said Chicago Tigers. I keep mixing them up because it's a Tiger and a Cougar, not that much of a difference. But you know what I'm saying. And there goes a catch. Almost gets a first down. Nice catch by Bryson. Falls about a yard short. And that's only his second catch right there. Gain of 15. So he had himself a good pocket to throw in. Had all sorts of time. Made a quick decision to throw the hook route. Just went short of the first down, but here they are facing a 3rd and 1. They're in an I formation. No, they're going to give this one off to Tomlinson. They are motioning Bryson, and they will give it to Tomlinson. He's got the space. He's got the first down. Puts on a move, but he will be taken down at the 42. Nice running by Tomlinson today. And he's just been getting some good running lanes to run through by the offensive line. Just great protection. With the pass game as well a little bit for the Cougars. I ain't gonna say all the way great. Okay protection, but they're doing a pretty good job here. And they go to Darby for a 8-yard gain, and he'll be down at the 34. And Darby, man, he just woke up in the fourth quarter. All 4 of his catches he's got today, and he has 71 yards receiving. Big day for him late here in this one. Facts. Aaron Rodgers is definitely Hail Mary King in the NFL. Hail Mary's rarely working here. And there goes a counter run play. He breaks the tackle. He's got some space, and he's got it. Foot race, touchdown Cougars. They answer right back with a touchdown run, and his first career rushing touchdown here for the rookie. I couldn't even read his name because their jersey names are just not even barely visible. They're silver. But anyway, big time touchdown run there for the Cougars. They tie things up 27-27. Well, I'm not going to say that yet because they got to kick the field goal. Nobody gets through, so it is going to be 27 apiece. And so the Cougars answer right back. Man, this has been one of those games where you just seen a lot of good defense. At first, I thought it was going to be a defensive game a little bit, and then the offense just exploding here, answering back and forth all day. And now it is the Celtic Tigers' turn. He'll field this one at the goal line. He'll take this one out. Pretty good return. Almost gets to the 30, down at the 29, and out comes Trey Worsley. And look at his numbers. Started out 16 carries, 49 yards, and ever since then, on 10 carries, he has 100 yards exact. He woke right up, and I believe that came from that. Of course, you know where that came from, that big, long 75-yard touchdown run. But, hey, he's looking good now in this game. Play action by Drake Crowell. Great blocking. He's got all types of time in the pocket. Throws one deep, and it's picked off. Don't know why he tried to throw that one in the air. He had all types of defenders in the vicinity of the receiver. And, I mean, Burrow did have him beat deep. It looks like he just didn't have the arm strength to get it there. And interception right there by Thibodeau. I believe that's how you say Thibodeau. The H is silent. And so he comes up with a big-time interception, and they turn the ball over. This could be crucial because the Cougars could go down the field. They got momentum. They have momentum. They could go down and take the lead right back, and now it is going to have to be the Celtic Tigers that got to play catch-up. You never know. And shoot, this one could lead into overtime. The way that these guys are answering back. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Rob Slater going to hand it off. Andre Tomlinson, he's got some space. Breaking some tackles, still on his feet, and gets to the 31-yard line. 1st down run. 23 carries for 187 yards today. If he's well on his way to, well, I'm not going to say well on his way. It's 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes left here in the clock, and you never know, but he's on his way to a 200-yard game. All he needs is 13 yards, actually. So he is on his way to actually getting a 200-yard game on his first game of the season. So he's starting off the season right. Yeah, Dre did have so much time with that pass. Don't know what he was thinking. Making that pass, and a great pass deflection, because it looks like he was going to be able to fit that ball in to it. The linebacker showing great reaction skills right there. Getting his hands in the throwing lane and batting it down. That brings up 2nd and 10. And yeah, he was wide open. If he did not bat that down, Forney was in the right spot. That would have most likely been caught for a 1st down. So 2nd and 10. For the Cougars, Rob Slater's going to be in the I formation. They'll hand the ball off to Tomlinson. He'll run the ball, breaking tackles as he's been doing all day. And he gets the 1st down, 3 yards short of a 200-yard rushing game in his first game of season 2. Just a phenomenal performance here by Andre Tomlinson. And there he goes. He gets it. 200-yard game for him. And you can see the totals, the rushing totals there. Both teams actually rushing well. It wasn't that well at the start for the Celtic Tigers, but they found a way to get the running game going, and it's been there all day for the Chicago Cougars. And they got themselves a 200-yard rusher today, and there goes an incomplete pass thrown by Rob Slater as he had himself a wide open receiver, and had he been able to complete that, most likely that's one-on-one. If he made a miss, that's a touchdown. Got to make those throws. And Rob Slater is going to be sacked. So a missed opportunity. 3rd down, he gets sacked, and now they have to punt it away. Great defense by the Celtic Tiger as the man, Lindsey, their captain, comes through with the sack there. Yeah, the Cougars just messed up that chance that you were talking about, Warriors Nation, to kind of pull out through this one. Yeah, man, Rob Slater just really missed himself a wide open opportunity to make a 1st down, and you see how he paid for it. The next play gets sacked, and it's over for him. And I hope you guys aren't paying attention to the scores at the bottom, because those scores are inaccurate as far as the scores for the RFL teams. But here we go. Dre Crowell with another opportunity here to lead his team down to take the lead. And there goes a run. Backup running back Dishman starts out this drive. Good gain of 8. He's run very well for Trey Worsley as the backup. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Some of you guys are backups in this league, but just know that if you're a backup, you do get time to actually, I've seen from my simulations, from my testing for the league, that you guys are still going to be able to get pretty much a fair amount of time. And there goes Wolfork. He's one-on-one, and I don't know how that's not holding, but it is caught, and he's got space. Matt Nahan, he's going to take it. Touchdown, Celtic Tigers. Oh my goodness, 72 yards. I told you this guy is just a beast, deep threat. And double coverage, he comes up with the catch and scores. Way to stand in the pocket and take that shot from Boswell by Drake Correll. Nayani going up and getting it, and he's the speedster. And he goes in the end zone for a touchdown. Man, this game is crazy. Man. This is how you start out season 2 right here. This is how you start out season 2. Drake Crowell with a beautiful pass. And, I mean, the pass was good. But, of course, it was the efforts of Matt Nayani to go up and grab that. He had to cut it off. Just plant, go up, get it. He got it. Went in stride. Outran the defense and scored. Great play by the Celtic Tigers. And they have the lead here. 3 minutes and 5 seconds is left on the clock. Chicago Cougars are down by a score. See if they can answer back as they have been doing all game. And here goes the return. He's got himself a little bit of space, but he'll be taken down at the 26. Said Dre for MVP. Well, shoot, he was in the running last season. He did win the best quarterback award last season. And there he is showing you why. Nice pass for a touchdown by him. Still on that. That was a great play by Matt Nayani, too. You got to give him credit for that catch. 1st and 10. Slater's got to make something happen here. Throws, and it's intercepted by the Celtic Tigers. Just a fluke play, and a great play made by the defensive back, Swift, diving and making the interception. He had the guy open, tried to get it to Lyons, and it bounces, or actually tried to get it to Tuitt, bounces off of the head of a receiver, and Swift diving, making the interception. And man, this game has been action-packed. A whole lot of things happening in this game here to start out the season. And if the Celtic Tigers score here, that is not going to be good at all for the Cougars, because they're already in field goal range. They missed from this distance before. They got to move forward a little bit, and there they go with a first down as they complete it out to their fullback on the angle route, and they'll be in the red zone right at the 20. He was just wide open. And you could see just how experienced and how good of a quarterback that Drake Crowell is. You've seen as soon as he was running that route, as soon as he came out that break, that ball was right there. And these receivers already know to be ready for that ball when Drake Crowell is throwing that thing. And here they are going 5 wide. They got Dishman in the slot, and a nice juke move. A nice little shake there by the tight end Colvin. And there goes a look at the offenses on how they fared. Celtic Tigers are over 400 yards total. The Cougars are close to it. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. And I can't wait to see who wins this game. Right now, it's looking like it's a clear shot opportunity for the Celtic Tigers. They got to punch it in. They can't afford any turnovers whatsoever. They have to be able to hold on to the ball. Anything can happen. And there is blown up. You seen Wolfwork just sitting there. I keep calling him Wolfwork, but it's Wolfolk. Wolfolk sitting there. He just was waiting for him to get the ball. Made the tackle in the backfield for a loss. And a timeout called by the Cougars here is 3rd down for the Celtic Tigers. And even if the Cougars were to get the stop and just allow a field goal, they have to score and successfully recover an onside kick. But the odds of that happening, of course, as we all know it, is very slim. And they don't get the first down, so they call their timeout. They were unable to force a turnover. And so they are going to have to come up big here, try to block this field goal. It is under 2 minutes, 1 minute and 52 seconds left in this one. It's pretty much all over from the way I could see it if this one goes through the uprights. And an easy 29-yard field goal attempt here for the Celtic Tigers. Nobody gets through, and it is good. 37-27 is the score here. Nice high-scoring game for the first game of the season. And man, let's see what the Cougars can do, man. Don't give up. You never know what happens in this league. I know you guys who watched season 1 last season, we've seen a lot of good comebacks in this league, but this one's going to be extremely hard to come back from. And nice job kicking this one, making sure it didn't get in the end zone for a touchback. He brings it out, wastes a couple of seconds off the clock. 1 minute and 45 seconds exact is left for the Cougars. They have to go down the field and score quickly. Yeah, the way it's looking like the Celtic Tigers are going to win this game. But don't put anything past any team in this league. 1st and 10, Rob Slater looking. He's got pressure, and he'll be sacked. Fumble on the ball, and it is recovered by the Celtic Tigers as Yates falls on the ball, and that is going to do it here. And Slater, oh man, he's on the floor, and that's not the way you want the end of the game going. You already pretty much are going to lose this game. He gets hit. He's injured. He looks cool, though, on the sideline, getting a sip of Gatorade, but you never know. He might not be able to play, and that means Logan McAllister is going to have to be the starting quarterback again for the Cougars. And, oh, man, that was just an unwanted injury right there. And there goes Dishman running the ball, and he'll get to the 13. So they call their final timeout. Of course, this one is over. And, man, what a hell of a game this one was. 37-27 is going to be the final, most likely here. They don't line up in the I formation, so they're going to run one more normal play. And they run a toss play. And it's Dishman who will get to the 12, just a gain of a yard. And the time on the clock continues to run down, but the timeout kind of did help them. There goes a handoff. If they get the first down, it's a wrap. Of course, we already know it's a wrap, but it is definitely sealed with that handoff. Dishman fighting forward, getting the first down right there. And the Celtic Tigers are going to win this one. What a game. What a game. This is how you start out a new season right here, with an action-packed game like this. Drake Crowell taking the knee as time winds down to the final seconds, and the clock has hit 0. Chicago Cougars lose here on the road to the hometown Celtic Tigers here in Dublin. 37-27. Rob Slater not looking happy. Don't know what his status is going to be after that injury he suffered late in the game. But Drake Crowell, another good game for him. This was a game that came all the way down to the end, and the Celtic Tigers fought very well. As you can see from the score here, it was just back-to-back, and the Celtic Tigers lit it up in the fourth, getting 20 points, and the Cougars falling short by 10. A lot of big runs, a lot of big plays. It was just, this is just showing you right here that the season is something to look forward to. And I can't wait till you guys see your actual draft players to see how they perform in the league, and hopefully they can lead their teams to success. And I wish them guys and you guys the best of luck in that. But there goes the game. The Celtic Tigers take this one 37-7 over the Cougars, and we could get a look, as you can see already, they got Logan McAllister up here with the 0% because he didn't play today, but they got Logan McAllister right there, so Slater might not be able to play next week. And we'll get a look at the game totals. Drake Crowell did a good job. 68%, 290 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did throw 2 interceptions, but those were like more so fluke interceptions. I'm sure he's going to do better than that. Remember last season he had 36 touchdowns and only threw 3 interceptions. Not 3 interceptions, 11 interceptions. So he's going to do nothing to get better during the season. Rob Slater, 46%. Didn't perform that well, but I couldn't put it all on him. I've only seen him miss a couple of passes, but those interceptions have to tone down. And as you can see that injury sign right there for Rob Slater. He might be probable. He might not be able to play the next week, so this could really affect the Chicago Cougars. And then we get a look at the rushing totals here in the game. Andre Thomason, got to go to him first, of course. 25 carries, 201 yards, and averaged 8 yards exact. carrying the rock. 1 touchdown. Trey Worsley found a way to have an explosive game regardless. 26 carries, 149 yards. Both running backs ran very well. And then the backup Dishman ran well as well with 12 carries for 49. And is that Tamate? I don't know how to say that. I think it's Tamate. But Tamate McGahee, he got his first carry, 34 yards. Unfortunately, his team lost the game. Got a touchdown, too. Oh, that was him who got the touchdown. Okay. Oh yeah, he burst to the outside. I remember that. And a look at the receivers. Let's go by who had the most receiving yards. Matt Nayani starts out this season with 157 receiving yards off of 3 catches. Had 90 yards of rack yards, man. He had 90 rack yards. Averaged 30 yards a rack. Come on now. Dropped the pass, but hey, the dude had 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then Landon Lyons, he came out hot, but like I said, they did a great job on him, covering him, making sure that he didn't get open. He started out the game with that crazy touchdown, threw the pass interference, just mossed the guy and ran in the end zone for the touchdown. But they shut him down since. Did a great job with double coverage on him. He had 3 catches, 78 yards, a touchdown. Then you had Jamil Darby, who exploded in the 4th quarter. Unfortunately, like I said, team was unable to come through with the touchdown and the others. Pretty good performance. And we'll get a look at the blocking. Nobody cares really much about the blocking. We're going to go on the defense. Who had the most tackles here on defense? You had the cornerback actually have the most tackles here, as Gordon Stroud had a total of 10 tackles, 3 assists, but 3 solo though, and 7 assists. But hey, that's 10 tackles for the corner, 10 for the free safety Wilkins, and 10 for Marvin Woolfolk on the Chicago Cougars side. And you look at this, 3 tackles for loss. They were making big plays. I told you about those linebackers for the Cougars. Trayvon Langley right here, 3 tackles for loss, had a sack. Woolfolk had 3 tackles for loss as well, and Dwight Boswell had himself a couple tackles for loss and a couple sacks. So like I said, they have themselves a good defense. They came up short here, and hopefully they did not lose their starting quarterback, Rob Slater, because even though he didn't do fare all that great, why'd I go back? He had 46%. He didn't fare all that great. Didn't even throw 50%, but nevertheless, it was a good game. I appreciate you guys for coming out. That's going to do it here for Monday Night RFL on this live stream. And you know that this is going to be going on. One thing I got to tell you guys, of course, you guys already know that I'm a college football player and I play football myself. So that's why I've started the season in the summertime. Just know that I'm only going to be able to do live streams for well, I'm going to continue doing live streams, but what I'm doing, I'm going to have a live stream for Monday Night Football, live stream for Thursday Night Football, and then there's going to be live streams for game day, which will be 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock for on game day weeks. So but when it comes time for me to go back to college and I got to play football, I'm not going to be able to do as much as far as the live streams. I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to do uploads instead, but I am going to have the final game of the week. I'm going to do a live stream on that when I can. If I can't, you know, I got to just upload it, but I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that is it for the first game of the season in the RFL. The Celtic Tigers take it 37-27 over the Chicago Cougars. Had a great time with you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. Appreciate you coming. Can't wait to see how you guys perform as rookies in the Relocation League this week. And that is it. See you guys next time I'll see you guys on Thursday. What time do I have the Thursday game for? I got the Thursday game for 8:30 on Thursday. 8:30 p.m. will be another live stream. But if things get changed up, of course, you know I'm going to send out the RFL alert and let you guys know if things change. But that's it. See you guys next time, and have a blessed rest of your day. Your boy is out. I was kind of late with that, but hey, fuck it.